メジャー翻訳速報。
メジャー翻訳速報海外の反応へようこそ。今日は大谷翔平選手のとんでもないホームランをお届けします。打球速度117マイル。今シーズン最速の一発。彼の破壊力には本当に驚かされますね。キムヘソン選手のメジャー初安打の瞬間も見逃せません。気になる内容はぜひ最後までご覧いただき、コメントもよろしくお願いします。チャンネル登録もお忘れなく。
Welcome to Marlins Live, the post-game show brought to you by Baptist Health. Dodgers do it again. They have won all 4 games against the Marlins this year, along with Rod Allen. I'm Craig Minervini. Kelly Sack will have us covered in the clubhouse as well. We'll get the manager report. But 4 games now, 41 runs, 60 hits for the Dodgers in about a week's time. And again tonight, it's really hard to keep their offense down, even though at times San Diego Contra I thought looked pretty good.
Well, this is one of the best teams in all of America. I mean, we do know that much. The Los Angeles Dodgers, they won the World Series last year. They played a couple of late-night games in Atlanta, but it didn't really faze this ball club. And I agree with you. I thought Sandy was better than he had been recently. I thought he came out and he wanted to establish his fastball. But what I thought he made his mistake is he didn't mix in enough changeups. He didn't mix in enough breaking balls to keep them off of the fastball. But I do love the fact that he came out throwing 97, 98, 99 all night long.
Last time out, looked at the numbers, Rod, 33% fastball. This time, 54%. That includes his sinker. So it's a big change of strategy.
So there was a conscious
effort. To back your number. It certainly
conscious effort in him to come out today and throw fastballs. I noticed that the very first batter of the game when he went after Ohtani with a bunch of fastballs, 97, 98, 99. Now he's got to find that mix because it looked like he got his confidence back. And he really didn't pitch as badly today as the numbers would indicate.
Yeah, change up 37% last time, only 20% this time. So finding that balance. But I agree, you know, a couple of home runs here. Let's look at a couple of the issues that troubled Sandy in this game. He wound up going 5 innings. The good news, only 1 walk here compared to last time as well.
Well, Freddie Freeman, I mean, he's one of the best hitters in the business. And here's a fastball that tails right over the inner third of home plate. He started it at him, and Freddie is a very dangerous hitter. He homered last night in Atlanta as well. And he's always done his best work against the Marlins. Dane got back to the wall, but could not make a play there. And Sandy was in disbelief that that ball even went out, but Freddie is Freddie.
And then Ohtani with his second homer against the Marlins this year.
Ohtani took this pitch. It's a 3-2 fastball at 98 miles an hour. It left his bat at 117. This is what I'm talking about. Maybe a changeup, maybe a breaking pitch would have been better utilized in this situation, but he went back to the fastball after throwing so many fastballs. And the Dodgers are such a good team as we get a look at all the metrics and the numbers, that distance of the home run. The Dodgers are such a great offensive team. They can pick up whether you're going to throw me some fastballs or not. Here's the breakdown on his pitches today.
Fastball, 33 pitches. Throw the sinker in, that means 50 of his pitches were of the 97 and up variety. By the way, his average was 98 on the fastball. That's a good sign.
Nothing wrong with his arm.
Good stuff. Curveball, 18 pitches overall out of the 87. Changeup, as we mentioned, down about 20% in the game. And the slider, just 5. Now for the Marlins, they were down 5-0. The Freeman homer gave the Dodgers a 3-0 lead. The Ohtani homer gave them a 5-0 lead. They finally came back, and it was Augustine Ramirez who came in the game in the 6th inning in his second at bat. He's been slumping, a 1-for-26 skid since his second homer of the game last Sunday. How about with the way he got things charged up here?
Well, I think he made an adjustment today. I mean, here's a kid that came to the big leagues, and he was just performing and doing very well. I mean, he was one of the best young catchers that we had seen in a while, but then they started throwing him breaking balls, showing him fastballs inside, then going back outside with the breaking balls. But I thought today he did a very nice job at recognizing exactly what they were trying to do to him. He went to the plate, and most of the pitches that he sees these days are breaking pitches, but you can see he's kind of staying back. He just missed that one, so he had an idea that he was going to get the pitch. Then he comes back with a fastball. Now, he knows beyond a shadow of a doubt there's going to be another breaking pitch coming. It was 82 miles an hour, and he hit it. And when you hit him like he hit it, I guess you can watch it because he sure did watch this one for a while, Mr. Minervini. Big, strong, physical guy. He told me that Albert Pujols was the hitter that he grew up idolizing. He's got those big, strong legs like Pujols. Once he makes an adjustment, this guy's going to hit in the big leagues. There's no doubt about that because you can't teach what he has, and that's that really good power.
4th homer for Ramirez, a 1-for-2 game, and that 3-run homer got at least the Marlins back in the game. They actually left 2 on in that inning. Clayton McCullough went with Matt Mervis to pinch hit for Sanoa, and that immediately countered by Dave Roberts to bring in the lefties. Tanner Scott, they got some favorable matchups there with Sowers, although is it lefties well. I don't think Clayton was as worried about that, but maybe he didn't think Scott was going to come in there in the 8th inning.
Well, I mean, when you have a couple of closers, I mean, that's what Dave has. He has 2 closers. He's got Kirby Yates, and he also has Tanner Scott in the back end of that bullpen. There's not a lot of managers that have that kind of that you can go and deploy 2 guys like that out of the bullpen, but he has the luxury of doing that. So whoever's the tougher assignment in the 8th or the 9th inning depends on which one of those guys you'll see.
Yeah, so he went with Scott there, and you got the Scott-Mervis matchup. As you see, on a bullpen day, again, the Dodgers did a real good job. And maybe the key guy there was Kasparius, who went 4 innings.
He did. He kind of got tired there, gave up a few hits there late, I mean, before he went to go get him. But he wasn't giving up anything on his fastball. Then he started throwing some breaking balls, gave up 3 hits before Dave Roberts had to go get him. But for the most part, all the Dodgers pitchers did a very nice job. And Tanner Scott, he comes in 2/3 of an inning, and he walks his first batter of the year. And we thought maybe Tanner was a little erratic while he was wearing the Marlins uniform, but he has not walked anybody until tonight.
And let's not forget the starter, Jack Dreyer, who went 1 1/3. 4 hitters faced him, and he got all 4 out.
Well, I mean, he did exactly what Dave Roberts hoped that he would do. I mean, they turned around Xavier from the left side to the right side up against the left-handed pitching. Then you got Stowers, a left-hander. Then you have Wagaman, and then you got another left-hander in Sanchez. So that's the reason why the left-hander started, because he wanted to make sure he gave him the best opportunity and his team the best opportunity to win the game by winning the first couple of innings.
2 more hits, Rod, for Dane Myers, and again, great play in the outfield as well as he continues to be really superlative for the Marlins.
Well, it looks like he is going to earn that spot to play every single day. And that ball at the top of the strike zone, man, I don't care if it's a fastball or a breaking ball. It is Rip City right now for Dane. And once he gets on first base, he's acquitted himself very nicely to that new lead that they're taking. They call it the Volpe lead, the Volpe steal. He turns and does a 360 pirouette, fires a strike to Edwards, and he nabs Freddie Freeman, trying to stretch a single into a double. It's getting to the point now where teams are going to stop running on Dane Myers because his arm is so good. And now he goes to the bottom of the strike zone and he hits another breaking ball. Now he's hit the fastballs already, John, the last the last few days. He's hit the breaking ball, the fastballs. Now they're starting to throw him breaking balls. And he's not fooled by those breaking balls. They don't know how to get him out right now.
He's hitting 353 now.
Is that good?
How about with an OPS of 926?
Oh, wow.
It's really good to see for Dane Myers. Remember last year, the self-inflicted injury ending his season for the most part. He came back very late. He was determined to have a good offseason. He went down to winter ball for a little bit, played in spring training, and is getting an opportunity, again, looking great on both sides of the ball there, defensively and offensively. Let's get the manager, Clayton McCullough, his thoughts here on the 7-4 defeat.
I mean, it felt like that, during that. I thought he was ton of first pitch strikes. Like there were a lot of competitive misses. I mean, really, other than some damage with a couple times with people on base. I think that kind of maybe leading to the line looking, I think, worse than under the hood how it was with how he threw overall today. So. I'm sure he's not happy with how things finished, but I think look at this thing as a whole, and there were still a lot of positives to take away from from this one as we keep moving forward. And again, I thought he pounded it well.